What was the question? Sorry, I got lost in another.
So the question was that actually even I forgot that question.
It's just
I was lost in
lost
your.
into it. How cute is that?
Let's
How
do.
simply
We
cute
will
is
edit that.
Yeah. Sometimes things just don't matter.
If anyone wants to learn from you the art of living, how would?
Yeah, right. So I am asked, why aren't you holding the courses? Maybe soon, maybe.
Okay.
But I think one thing we should all also imbibe in us is that it's not me, it is you, means the divine.
Yes.
You are the doer. So when the divine decides, it'll just fall in place. So everything, if we attribute to you doing instead of me doing, it kind of sorts out everything. He was doing the movie, producing the movie, and he wanted me to sing in it. I sang for Biddu. The song was appreciated, but the movie didn't really take off. But I thought it's going to be a cakewalk now because now I've won the Grand Prix. You know, my name is on every newspaper in the whole world, and everything's going to be so easy. But it's not an easy industry. It's an industry where
Hi, this is Muskan Puri, and I'm your host at Winning Brew Podcast, where we brew fresh, bold, inspiring stories just for you. Before we dive into today's episode, make sure you hit the subscribe button so that we can continue to bring such fresh, bold stories for you every time. Thanks and enjoy the video. So, welcome to today's episode of Winning Brew, where we brew fresh, bold, inspiring stories for just for you. Hi, my name is Muskan Puri. I'm the founder of Winning Brew, and today I'm honored to be the host of a guest who is legend within herself. Some might even say that her voice creates magic, and she needs no introduction, but her name is Hema Sardessai, a divine singer present in the music industry of India. I might say she is the best of all. And to begin this podcast with, may I request you, ma'am, to please start the podcast with one or two lines that I'm sure will give all of us goosebumps. So,
first of all, Muskan, I have to thank you for saying such beautiful, loving words, and I'm really touched.
pleasure is all mine.
सोचा कहा था ये जो हो गया, माना कहा था ये लो हो गया, चुटकी कोई काटो ना है हम तो होश में, कदमों को थामो ये है उड़ते जोश में, बादल पे पाँव है या छूटा काम है, अब तो भाई चल पड़ी मुस्कान की नाव है.
Wow, thank you. I literally have goosebumps right now. So
Yes, I don't know if I'm the only singer in India who every time hears this. So there has to be a divine intervention, like you said.
wow, definitely, truly a legend, like I said. And who was Hema Sardesai before you discovered that you're gifted with this voice? What was your past? What did it look like?
I'm still the Hema Sardesai that I was born as my parents' daughter. I'm still the same person. Nothing ever changed me. I have my friends from childhood to, endorse that. But still the same Hema Sardesai, who was known today. The word naughty is taken in very different ways, but at that time it was this mischievous, naughty girl. I was known as the naughtiest child in Panjim.
Okay.
It was a cute show that was there, in which it was kind of pointed out that she's the naughtiest by two little trained doggies. They were asked who's the most fat person here, who's the most tall person here, who's the most good person here, who's the most whatever. And when they were asked who's the naughtiest child here, they came and they were looking at me and stayed. It was also announced in one of the shows in Goa that with people who were present there. So I'm still that girl, and whatever was given by God, So it is for him to show off about.
Wow, that's amazing answer. And
Yes.
when did you discover that you're gifted with such a magical voice?
When I was 6 years old, it was my uncle, late, his name is Gurdas Parikar. He discovered me when I sang a song with other kids, told my mother, this girl is going to do something great in life with her voice. And my late teacher, Mrs. Sequeira, in school, when she heard me singing a certain song, she called my dad and said, that's not an ordinary voice. She's going to be seen in the world.
Wow. So that was your cue.
Yeah, yeah.
Amazing. And you've been part of this music industry since many years. May I ask?
Yeah,
When did you start?
I gave up the industry at a certain point, but I was there in the industry for, I think, 10 and more years. Yeah,
Wow. And you
yeah.
started in which year?
I started, no, I struggled after I won the Grand Prix in Germany. I was in my teens, I was the youngest singer who won the Grand Prix in Germany, competing with 21 countries representing India. And I was chosen by the audience darling in Germany as the audience darling.
Okay. That's amazing.
So I was always somehow announced as Goa's darling. When I go for Bollywood shows, there were many performers there. They announced me the darling of the show. In Germany, I was the audience darling. So I guess when you continuously from childhood are just walking on the path, you know, people see love in you, and from there come words like darling and stuff like
You
that.
have that appearance of a darling, actually.
Oh, thank you.
Makes
Look at your
sense,
name,
right?
Muskan.
I know,
The
right?
smiling, gorgeous, sweet Muskan.
I know. But thank you.
Yes.
And may I know what led you to sing this famous song, Badal Pe Paon? What was the journey like towards that song?
Oh, the journey is like really, really long. So started with many songs actually. I sang my first song in Goonj for Juhi Chawla. Thought the road is so easy. I got the song because of a very good person who I knew from childhood, Joy Augustine Goan. And he was doing the movie, producing the movie, and he wanted me to sing in it. I sang for Biddu. The song was appreciated, but the movie didn't really take off. But I thought it's going to be a cakewalk now because now I've won the Grand Prix. You know, my name is on every newspaper in the whole world, and everything's going to be so easy. But it's not an easy industry. It's an industry where people objectify a woman as a sex object.
Mhm.
And if there's one girl who 100% stood against that, who I know of, is me.
Okay.
So life has been sacrifices and sacrifices. And at that time, it was walking out of studios. क्या सुंदर आवाज है, बहुत अच्छा गाती हैं आप, क्या थ्रो है आवाज में, क्या सब कुछ अच्छा है, आपकी आवाज इतनी अच्छी है, ये वो सब. But then it was the ugly prasthav. I was not ready to accept that prasthav. So I would walk out. And at a certain point, they say the most toughest thing for a human to do, which looks easy, is to surrender to the divine. And when you surrender to the divine takes over. So we humans are normally so smart that we think we can handle things. We have to at some point drop it to the divine feet. And somehow I did that at that time. I was a big bhakt of Ma Sherawali, Mother Mary, and always a person who grew up with parents who said, you are Hindu, Christian, and Muslim. They never said you are different from any religion, or always we are one. We were taught that. Also, I grew up thinking everybody is mine. It's whole world is my family, and I have to be there for the world. So that was the whole thing. So walking out of studios and then surrender came easy because you're connected to God, to the divine, when you are never affected by all the first prizes that you get in Goa for the singing contests. Not the Grand Prix in Germany doesn't affect you, nothing. So you can be humble to the level of surrendering. You can, and that's what I did. And I had already sung Avara Bhavre that time. Thought that like other songs, it's just going to come to third number. The contests and the chart busters and all this were very clear. There was no money being paid for the charts.
Really?
Today, everything is almost, you can buy your way through.
Yeah.
But that time it was really pure.
Okay.
And my songs would come to 5, 4, even 3. And it was like, why is it not coming on number 1 kind of in those 2-3 months?
Yeah.
And then my surrender happened because I had a ligament tear, and I thought, oh my God, people used to say, will she ever walk, because a ligament tear doesn't take just 6 weeks to heal. And dancing is very, very, very important to me.
Oh, wow.
It's my meditation from childhood.
Awesome.
And so I dance when I sing on stage. So I said, it's okay, I accept. I accept is an almost impossible word for humans. And once they say it, it's healing.
Yeah.
I accept, I surrender. These are huge words which can be imbibed in our lives, and then life can be much more successful, beautiful, and peaceful. So what happened was I surrendered, and Avara Bhavre was on number 3, and then it wasn't on number 2.
Okay.
So everybody thought it's gone off. But I was in Vairagya mode and surrender mode. So for me, it was very clear that no matter what happens, you'll do the best for me, God.
Wow.
There was no, oh my God, it's gone to number 3. Everything was just surrender, calm, cool, peaceful. Whatever you say, I accept. That was so very important, that moment. And with my limping leg, I just was sitting peacefully, and then they called and said the song had jumped from number 3 to number 1.
Oh, beautiful.
And it's the only song till today which went more than 14 weeks on the countdown. Avara Bhavre.
And it still echoes in my ears.
Yes, and it was given to me by A.R. Rahmanji, who I had not even met. So is there a divine intervention?
Of course.
And when I asked him after I sang the song in Chennai, I said, sir, how did I do? He said, God is great.
Wow.
So everything, when we are connected internally with the divine takes over. So that's what happened with my life. I suddenly was with the industry on every front page of every newspaper again. For Avara Bhavre, proclaimed as the most loved song. There was not a child and not a mother and not a father who didn't know that song.
I believe it.
And always unaffected. But it was still not easy. Because now to keep that fame, you still are given those proposals.
Okay.
So guess how I got my 100 and more songs in the industry finally? Tell me. Guess.
Having the unlimited faith on God.
Divine, yes, but it was a human
intervention.
No, it was a human, what do you call that, error, which amazingly the divine took over.
Really?
Like a fight with somebody, so the song came to me.
Okay.
Because I would be useless in a sitting room because I won't compromise.
Okay.
So even if the music directors didn't want me because I wouldn't compromise, despite giving them hit songs, the producer and directors of the movie would want my voice.
Okay.
And when they put the proposal, it would be, no, she's busy, she's in Goa or she's somewhere. And but if there was a fight, Hema Sardessai ko bulao or Gana super hit.
Oh wow. You were their
So
go-to.
yeah, I was finally the go-to, yeah, because but somehow that's divine intervention again, right?
That is.
So I got my more than 100 songs, and I was still a social activist since childhood. Social activist, always standing up against wrong. What they call the Me Too movement in maybe 2010, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere there or later, I don't know. I had started that movement. And it was just not called Me Too movement, but no one supported because that's the way the industry went. That's
How
the
did they
way
start it?
I spoke about it. It's there on my interviews, Avara Bhavre Time.
Okay.
That don't ask me, please, to enter the film industry as an actress. That was what the proposals used to be. You should be an actress too. After my Hindustani Guriya album,
Okay.
they
Yeah,
loved
that
my
is.
acting in my. Anil Kapoor ji said, "Oh, she should be an actress," and Shekhar Suman ji said that too. But I said, after what I went through as a singer to get here, don't expect me to please go there to become an actress now. I'm happy here, you know. And then as the time passed, many songs happened, but I was ambassador for the girl child.
Okay.
And so I'm just telling you my whole story without waiting for a question.
No, I just wanted to lead up to that Badal Pe
Yeah, so when Badal Pe Paun Hai happened, suddenly I knew that God had blessed me with the most inspirational song. I was always known as a motivator, an inspiring person, and the song was given to me to do something good.
Mhm.
So
What were the cues? What were the hints that divine intervention exists?
I'm always helping, no? I'm always there. I'm always fighting for causes. I can't tolerate injustice. But politically, I won't do it for a party, but I will do it for the Aam Janta with happiness and love and with no expectations whatsoever.
Okay.
My gain has only been maybe a pat on the back by the divine for every sacrifice and every selfless work that I've done. And it's good enough for me. But at Badal Pe Paun Hai, after that, the accolades were just pouring in. And I was called for a song where we were just 7, 8 female singers that time. And so एक के साथ झगड़ा हुआ तो मुझे गाना मिलता था. So I used to get a song or somebody else कुछ हो गया तो हेमा को बुलाओ. I was never the first choice of the music directors despite giving them super duper hits.
Why would you?
Because the need to for of the, I'm not saying all were bad. There are some of them or most of them who had this thing that if you compromise your virtues, your values, your principles, for me, which I already pointed out to you about, then you get the song. And I wouldn't do that for anything in the world. For me, the respect of womanhood, my parents, izzat, being answerable to God was more important than anything else. And after Badal Pe Paun Hai, after being called the ambassador for the girl child by the media for the work I'd done for the girl child, 50 to 60 singers had come now, female singers from the Indian Idol and so many other shows. And then the tryst came where I had to choose between my proximity to the divine and humans. And when I went there in the studio to sing for Aishwarya Rai one song, it was an Akshay Kumar Aishwarya Rai movie. I was told, आपके साथ compete करने के लिए 9-10 लड़कियों ने इन लोगों के साथ compromise किया है.
Okay.
And that was a bit too much for me to accept and move ahead. I gave up the industry because I, as ambassador for the girl child, could not bear to accept that to compete with me, they are going to have sleepless nights for what they're doing.
Yeah. Okay.
So let them have my cup of tea. I give it to them. Take it.
Do you regret doing that?
Never. I'm so proud of myself for every step that I took in life.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Finally, Muskan, when we stand in front of God, when God asks you, what did you do in life? And then you say, uh, I got fame, I got money, I got power. You say, but I gave you that. What did you do?
So deep. Yeah.
Then what are you going to do? What are you going to say? Is that when all that God expects, all that God expects from us is how much work we've done for His other children.
Mm.
It's never about me. It's about how much you do for others.
True.
And that will be counted, nothing else.
That is really inspiring.
Yeah. So I always thought like this, but to endorse it, I lost my husband 5 years ago.
Sorry.
Yeah. And to endorse this, my Gurudev Sri Sri, who has survived me, and my principles and my values and my virtues have been kept upright there because of him, Gurudev Sri Sri, who has always looked at me with that look like it was worth it.
Yeah.
Every bit of the sacrifice was worth it. So my Gurudev said you should be a teacher of art of living. He didn't need me to be his teacher of art of living. He wanted me to do that course to be a strong survivor in a world that was going from bad to worse after COVID.
Yeah, we've all seen it.
Yeah, and knowing my sacrificial nature, so he needed me to be a good survivor. So I did the course of art of living in 2023, 2024. And I'm a teacher of art of living today.
Oh, wow.
So all the gyan I used to give flows even more easily now.
If anyone wants to learn from you, where can they find you?
Yeah, I haven't done any courses as such from my side.
Okay.
I'm too busy with my work as a singer and as a social activist.
Okay.
I'm doing my shows all over. I'm doing my work. If there's problems, justice to be, which is denied, I'm fighting against that. So there's a lot of work to do. There's an Udant NGO, Anita Pereira, very nice people who I support. So all that done, I am not. What was the question? Sorry, I got lost in Anita.
So the question was that actually when I forgot that question,
I was lost into it. How cute is that?
Let's
Simply
we will let it that.
Yeah. Sometimes things just don't matter.
If anyone were to learn from you the art of living, how would
Yeah, right. So I am asked, why aren't you holding the courses? Maybe soon, maybe.
Okay.
But I think one thing we should all also imbibe in us is that it's not me. It is you, means the divine.
Yes.
You are the doer. So when the divine decides, it'll just fall in place. So everything, if we attribute to you doing instead of me doing, it kind of sorts out everything. I'm glad I'm on your show today because I was missing out on that since morning today. That's why it's the first time I'm late actually. I'm always on time. Time जो वक्त की कदर करता है उसकी वक्त कदर करता है. So
Wow.
वक्त उसकी कदर करता है. So I was really feeling like another day. Why? I'm just fighting. I'm just and then because beyond everything, I'm alone in this world. Can you believe this?
You have the divine with
And
you
I love
and
everybody and they're all mine, so I'm living. I'm completely alone and I'm happily alone. In terms of blood, if you say, I don't have children. My husband passed away 5 years ago. I refused to have a relationship. Uh, I am completely, I guess I'm not alone because the divine is with me, right?
If
Yeah.
divine is with you, you have
अभी तो मुस्कान हमारी मुस्कान कभी नहीं जानी चाहिए.
but you are not alone.
Yeah, but chosen to be
yes.
chosen to be in human context alone, but definitely with the divine. Yes.
So I happen to take a lot of questions from, the people who are the youngsters who want to pursue music, but they simply just don't know where to start and how to start. What would you tell them?
One thing I would like to tell everyone: fame, money, power, which most parents think if their children get, is going to be success and happiness follows that. It's not true. Maximum miserable people in the world, confirmed scientifically also, and by terms of uh, survey done, are people who are famous, powerful, and rich in monies. So it's very, very important for parents to understand that it's nice to be successful where money, power, and fame is concerned, but it should not be so pressurizing that you compromise your virtues, values, and principles and then have a miserable life ahead for what you did, and your conscience won't allow you to be peaceful because of that. So that is no success. So, however easy it sounds, the greatest success in life is, which I'm feeling right now after my morning phase and afternoon phase, when you can smile and say, I can handle it all.
Okay.
That is the only success. When you can have that, these are all my Gurudev, Pujya Gurudev Sri Ravi Shankar's words, that the only really, really successful person is who will smile happily and peacefully in any circumstance.
Yeah.
Who has not got ups and downs? So you know when there's a down, there's going to be an up. So we have to concentrate on that. For me, it's not, there's no downs. There's nothing like downs that affect me. But what affects me is the only thing is when I'm always saying I'm living for humans and the flora and fauna of the world from all the work that I've done. What affects me is suddenly in the morning it's like there's no immediate person I'm living for.
Okay.
Who am I living for?
And how do you cope with that?
And then a muskan happens.
Thank you.
And I know it's worth it because I'm telling myself everything that I need to know again.
You practice gratitude and meditation?
Yeah, so gratitude is where you know you've got godliness in you. Whoever are grateful and humble, they always will be the divine's first love.
Yeah. It's very important, gratitude.
Yes.
Yeah.
Comes from humility.
Humility. Yeah. What would you say are the habits that helped you build who you are today as a person? What were the uncompromisable daily habits that you practiced to reach this pinnacle?
First of all, I will not take any credit for being the strong person who said no to compromising. My virtues, values, principles integrated. The only thing that I could have hidden in life all my life, you can call it a lie or whatever, is my age. You can call me 70 because I am known as the mother of all. So it's all good. You can call me whatever age, but I won't tell you and you won't know. So if you know, keep it to yourself.
I don't know.
No, I'm telling the darlings of mine, everybody.
You still look 20s young. I don't think you get the age question.
Oh, sweetheart, thank you so much. No, I'm definitely old in age, but my heart, as my immediate friends put it, I have this very cute brother called Ramesh. Uh, I have a lovely girl who looks after my house called Devi, and they would constantly tell me, "आप तो बच्ची के जैसे हो." But outside there, I am the mother. Don't mess with my children, you know. So it's like that.
Yeah, that's
I
amazing.
have both the roots, the mother and the child. Yeah.
So, I think going a bit back to the question, if an artist wants to pursue a singing career, what would you suggest them a roadmap should look like?
Yeah. So I was getting there. So it's very important for them not to compromise the virtues, which that's why I was getting there. I already spoke about it.
Yeah.
Uh, it is not worth losing your sleep. We have all of us have a conscience inside, Atma. Up, your mind may accept it, your heart may accept it, but that Atma inside, वो तड़पनी नहीं चाहिए. ऐसा कुछ भी काम मत करना. Don't do any work that stresses your conscience.
Okay.
That's zero success because you're going to be miserable and miserable and miserable. So what's the success about?
Truly, yes.
Yeah. I sat in front of, you may remove this or put it in your thing, but I sat in front of, I knew this when I sat in front of a millionaire, or maybe she was a billionaire. 1 hour I spoke to her. I only heard complaints and upsets and complaint and distress and stress. And at the end of it, I said, billionaire,
How?
so where's the happiness?
Yeah.
So when the most happening so-called persons, which we see as successful stars, very rich billionaires, and powerful politicians come to Gurudev, all he asked them is one word, three words. Are you happy? And they're lost.
Okay.
And they're lost because that is the most important question we never ask ourselves. Despite everything, are we happy?
Are we happy? Yeah. And that's all that
So
matters.
I want that to be imbibed in the upcoming how to be happy. Okay, what really makes you happy? Is it the fame? Is it the power? Is it the success? Is it achieving something in your academic career? Is it just you're doing this to please your parents? What is it that you want? What makes you happy? What keeps you smiling and peaceful? That is what you should pursue. I would like to tell the parents also. Many parents want their children to do what they didn't achieve.
Yeah.
They want them to achieve it. The pressure gets too much for the children sometimes. So let them just do what they want to do and they want to be. You can guide them the right way, but you cannot impose.
Right. Where do you think they should start from? Like approach a studio or music studio?
No, the whole education system should change actually, according to me. I think by the age of 13, when you are still in school, you should be studied
Music.
by the teachers as what exactly this child is going towards. There should be people put up in schools who check this as Art of Living does. They can be recruited to do this. So and they don't charge like something that or they may even do it as a loving act. So then the hunar of the child, where the child is going, and instead of learning like so many books, that's not going to take you all those places
Yeah.
that you're learning. Better to concentrate on what is that talent going towards becoming a doctor or an engineer or into talent or into any recreational activity like sports or whatever. Just push them towards that so they shine in that big time.
Okay, that is good.
Second of all, I don't think we need to worry so much about many things today. I'll tell you why. According to me and my study, procreation is dwindling. There are several countries in the world who don't have more procreation. People are not bringing in children anymore because marriages are not happening. The educated in India also, and the educated in many a country are thinking twice before marriage comes in. And Gen Alpha is a big question mark whether they are going to really settle down and bring in children, and how many will. Um, so, what are the wars for? What is the terrorism for? What is so much of strife in life where you want your child to be this, you want this to be happening, that you want that, desires for what, when the human procreation only is going down in the world? Global warming to the level it will reach, will we humans be in this world when it really takes over the world? Or we'll have stopped procreating?
Yeah, that's a question for
Okay,
all.
today there are many famous women out there who say, do you need a man in your life?
Hmm.
So many famous ladies are saying this.
Yeah.
So, if you don't need a man in your life, then where the children are going to come from? It's so simple. So what are the wars? I keep telling the leaders of the world, you're so foolish to have wars. You're so foolish to even strive when you should be only concentrating on global warming lessening
Yeah.
instead of it increasing. That should be the only stress for humans.
My take on why are there so many wars happening is I personally feel there is an imbalance between the number of men and women out there in the power currently. So, men have their own urge to like be the ruler and this, and women are more nurturing, caring, sympathizing. Since there is an imbalance, I see the number of wars and terrorism is on the rise. But slowly, as we are rising to our power, I'm sure we'll be able to stabilize and neutralize the current ongoing situation. That is what I hope and I pray for. But
I am just hoping after hearing you that I would do a podcast with questioning you, darling. You have such great views.
this sounds
I'm so proud of her. Oh, she's deep. she's so deep.
It's just a view I
You're
thought that.
gorgeous. So proud of you for
Thank
all
you.
that. Um, I'm not a person who's for this liberation of women to that level or feminist. But at the same time, I do believe that yes, women have all that you have said they have. We need more human leaders. Even my Gurudev Sri Sri says that. Uh, but it's ignorance. It's human ignorance. What is the war thing happening? Stupid competence, stupid, foolish competence from people who think they're very intelligent but are so not. And yes, women would make a difference, and that era is coming up.
Yep.
Okay. But there are women who put down women also,
What's your take on that?
which is the most painful thing for me.
Hmm.
Because if we stand by each other as women, then the world would be a more beautiful place in the sense also as mothers. How you bring up your son is a huge responsibility.
Yeah,
A huge responsibility, and that can change the world.
it truly can.
Yes, if the mother knows how to nurture the son that she has, other than the daughter, and in India, we still have parents who do not give their daughters that much of importance.
Right. But I think that is
That's
slowly
very,
changing.
everything is changing,
It is.
hopefully. And then like I said, if they all understand one thing, that procreation is going down, then what are we fighting for? What are we striving for?
Yeah.
What are we even, getting stressed about?
Yeah.
Just live,
Live.
survive.
But
And
let live.
the most important thing for parents to tell their children, which brings me back to your question, is no matter what, you are here in this world to survive.
Mm.
No matter what comes into your life, good, bad, not good, not bearable, unbearable, you have one duty to do: survive. Again, no matter what.
Okay, that is deep.
This is very, very important and most neglected.
So survive and be happy, I guess.
When you learn to survive, you will find the happiness.
Yeah,
I will survive. You will search for the happiness to survive.
right.
If you've decided not to survive, where will you search for the happiness?
Yes, that is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that removes the misery once. No matter what, I am here, I'm going to live. So I will find a way through every. Gurudev Shri says, see, we have to be the water in a gushing river where the rocks are there.
Mm-hmm.
The water never stops at the rocks.
It doesn't.
So we have to be like that water who will even flow above, from the side, but you're going on.
That
Towards, yes. Yeah.
amazing.
Yes.
So, was there ever a point in your life that, with the fame and success that you have been blessed with by God, you felt a little bit like slightly into it, and, like what was your take on the success and the fame that you got in your life? Did that ever, misled you from your path, which again you were directed by towards your objectives and principles you stand by today?
Nothing I did in my life is a regret, kind of. Okay. I'm happy with every decision that I took. There was only one time in my life that I ever regret, and that was when um, late KK and Shan were on the stage for an MTV show. I had done a super hit act which everybody had loved. Nikhil Chinnappa had gone up and said that aura and charisma is unparalleled. And then I made that mistake of, I was called on stage by them to sing with them both.
Okay.
Disco, it's the time to disco.
Yeah, it's the time to disco.
And I was sick after my performance and I couldn't go up on stage, and that is still hurting.
Okay.
So even if I enlighten at some point and I become a soul who never comes back, I'd like to meet late KK and give him a hug, because I remember we did a show and he came and said, you just take them all by the heart, girl.
Yeah.
So he'll always be such a great performer, singer, and a good human being. And I'd like to tell him I was not okay. That's why we never met after that. So
Okay. That's great.
that's the only thing. Otherwise, zero regrets. Everything has been always there for humans, flora, fauna, in every bit capacity that I have. So I will continue doing this. I just need to assure myself all the time that it's super worth living for what I the life that I've led, and all the good things that are happening, my shows and whatever, but above all, that I'm being able to help people to get justice when injustice is there.
Yeah.
And maybe if I become the complete teacher of art of living, then I'll bring the happiness courses to everybody and get everybody smiling and happy, and that would be worth it.
We are all looking forward. At least I know I.
Thank you, darling.
Start
Thank
that.
you so much.
That's great. What's your whole take on the way Instagram is picking up these days? Is it good, bad, and how do you see the music being aligned towards how artists are putting their music out there on Instagram? What's your whole take?
I think I'm so happy for Instagram. I'm so happy for the way Facebook today is, the followers and everything. But there is also fake followers, fake IDs, fake views, fake likes. So doesn't mean if somebody is an influencer, 100% it's genuine.
Yeah.
But if you like what you're seeing, then it's always good to go ahead and appreciate it, like it, comment. I've been so blessed that if I'm of course doing my shows, I'm doing my work, but my song Kudi and Jani from Zor has been remixed. It's gone to more than 8 million views
Wow.
with my voice on it.
Oh, amazing. That's
Yeah, and I have a proposal again to come to Hollywood.
yeah.
I'm thinking about it. My song was recorded, but was supposed to be released in COVID times, and I lost my husband and COVID and everything. So I I don't know if I'm going to Hollywood again, but I don't know if the divine wants that, then it'll happen.
How
But
do you know it's your gut feeling? Like, how do you know how do you recognize it?
no, I leave it to the divine.
Okay.
I completely, if you want, it'll happen. The song is already there. I'll play it to you after this.
Done.
Yeah.
We would be honored.
Yeah. Okay. But not, I can't release it to everybody because it is an unreleased song and the copyright belongs to Tony Mercedes, who has invested in me in Hollywood. I'm the only singer of Indian passport holding singer of India who has been invested in by Hollywood by the man who's a multiple Grammy Award winner, also Grammy Award winner for Ed Sheeran's Shape of You as publisher.
Amazing.
And he is known as the music mogul of Hollywood, and he invested in me and recorded my song in LA,
Okay.
where late Michael Jackson himself used to record his songs.
Wow, you're inspiring millions out there.
And he said in a New York release of the song, again, my PR is zero, so maybe many people don't know this.
PR.
Oh, sweetheart, thank you.
You're
Thank you.
within yourself.
Yes, yes. It's the happiness that counts
Yeah,
ultimately. And he said, I've worked with Shakira, I've worked with Pink, I've worked with Amal, but Hema Sardessai, she's not just a magnificent singer, she's a great human being, and I respect her.
Beautiful.
So that's my Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan, Bharat Ratna. When a music mogul of Hollywood talks about you like that, ultimate words, I respect her.
Yeah. That is
So I proved to be that Indian girl who held the respect of women at the highest, womanhood at the highest, even in Hollywood.
beautiful. And we need more
Yeah.
such strong and powerful and the women
you,
who
my
believe in the divine power and surrender.
Thank you. Thank you.
So my next question is, what advice would a 50-year-old Hema give to the 20-year-old Hema?
Maybe more than 50, first of all.
No age questions. This is assuming you are 50, which you're not.
Stay the same Hema that you were at whatever age. Continue being the same Hema. Be full of love, caring for others. Be there for others. Fight for justice the way you do. Just keep your anger a little bit more in control. As an art of living teacher. And when that anger comes in control, I know I'll be doing my courses.
Done. Yeah, that's great.
So, because there's no need for us to be angry, you need to do the work that's required to be done for the justice. That's all.
Okay, that's great.
Although sometimes, you have to get it to them.
Yeah.
Give it to them like it is, because otherwise they don't get the roar. They don't get the roar, they don't do the work.
So good. I can't help but notice you have such a nice, beautiful English accent. Do you sing any?
No, I can speak in English.
Okay.
And I can tell you and I can speak in American.
Oh, wow.
And I speak my Indian English also very, very happily.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, did you ever sing any songs in English, and would you sing?
Yeah, my song in LA, which was recorded for the music mogul Tony Mercedes, was in English. And I was discovered for an English song by my teacher, which I told you about. I've also won in Goa for the English songs that I sing, first prizes in contests other than Bollywood music contests. And so, yeah, you want to hear? I can sing a bit of my song single, which was released in LA, in Hollywood. Yeah, it goes, feet on the ground, moving forward. And then it goes, power of love, showering love, giving it forever, heart, body, and soul. Tell yourself 1,000 times you're the winner.
Oh, wow.
Thank
I'm
you.
speechless.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This has been so amazing so far. And now we move to the most awaited segment, which will be the rapid fire segments. Are you
Okay.
excited?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Let's start. Well,
The
so
toughest segment.
segment. Some would say, but I'm sure you'll nail it. Well, I have the questions noted right here. So let's start. One word for fame.
Godly.
One word for failure.
Godly.
Your comfort song.
My comfort.
Song.
Badal Pe Paun Hai. My song.
Yeah. A song you wish you had sung.
I'm quite desireless.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Money or peace?
Peace, of course.
Stage or studio?
Stage.
Great. Love or ambition? Love or ambition?
Love anytime.
One singer you admire?
One singer I admire, Whitney Houston.
Wow.
I've sung many of her songs. Yeah.
One thing
I'm sad that I couldn't be in her life to stop her from suicide. Yeah.
One thing people misunderstand about you?
That she is a child.
That's a compliment. I would consider your biggest fear.
You being a 9 number and me being a 9 number, we are
understand.
mostly understood as little kids, but we have that strength in us that just puts somebody like, oh my God, I didn't know that was you.
I just love this accent.
That comes from, see, America. Let me tell you this, whether you want to put it on your podcast or not. I have to tell you this incident, guys, okay? So I went as this very simple Indian girl to America. I was in my early 20s. And when I went there, I was very, very sweet, articulate and very peaceful and respectful. Excuse me, can I get this ticket to whichever place I was going, Port Authority in New York? And she said, sorry, it's going to be loud. Excuse me? So I was like, what did you say? So I said, I want a ticket. Can you be loud because I can't hear you? And that's when I realized that we Indians are so intelligent, so brilliant. That's why even in NASA, we have many of the brains there are Indians. In the best places in the world, the brains are Indians.
Of course.
But it was the shyness that put us behind. So I talk like I do now because of that. You got it?
I got it.
So with that accent, with that throw of voice, with that everything, they got their message through.
Yeah, that's it.
Whereas if she had said, excuse me, can you tell me that? I was like, you get louder, okay? I can't hear you. So it's very important, maybe not to be loud like her, but to be heard.
Yes.
For every Indian, this is my request. Make your children in such a way talk that they can be heard.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is really important.
Very important, because all your intelligence, if you can't be heard, it's important. It's nothing. Yeah.
So it is quite important.
Yeah.
Great. Define winning in one word.
When you have won the maximum hearts in the world for the good work and selfless work you've done, that's winning.
That's great. So now with this, we have almost come to the end of the podcast, and I think this is the most beautiful podcast I've ever heard.
Oh, you're all heart. I don't know if it's a 9 number thing, but you're all heart. And You really, really made me feel so good today,
And
Muskan.
you, me, more than that. I mean, thank you so
It's a
much.
cutie pie.
It's a blessing. Thank you for
Yeah,
coming.
your smile, you're cute, your way of asking questions. You have a purity and an innocence and a truth behind you that is simply amazing.
Thank
I'm
you.
truly, truly happy I'm here today.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Before
Thanks to your beautiful mother, Ritu Puri.
Yeah. And before we close, any last message to the audience who is listening? Because I believe that this podcast is meant to inspire them and push them towards achieving their highest potential, may it be happiness, joy, whatever it is that they're looking for in their life.
You said it, Muskan. Your highest potential, everybody, is to achieve happiness. Don't be in illusions that fame, money, power is going to give you that. And find the real means in life where you will find the truth of what is happiness, peace. And the most beautiful thing you can really achieve in life is to survive with a smile no matter what is happening in your life and spreading love everywhere. Where there's love, there is God.
So beautiful.
Please, Gurudev Shrishi always says, we are all one. There is no difference between us in religion, caste, race, anything. We are all one. Beyond borders, we are one. So let us all start thinking as one person with one love and giving and loving and being there for each other. That's all.
Beautiful, amazing. This truly resonates with the life of Krishna ji also, that he's always considered everyone as one. His life was not easy, yet he spread love around him. And
Let me also tell you, being a proud daughter, proud because I had great parents. My grandfather has been a freedom fighter. There's a book on him. He has worked with Ram Manohar Lohia ji. My daddy, a very well-known doctor of Goa. My mom, a great housewife. But what they taught us is oneness. And also, it's so important that beyond everything, we also see every God as that one God.
Yes, one.
Okay, like for me, you said so beautifully, it resonates with what Lord Krishna says. But when I'm in pain over anything, which every one of us go through, I say, Lord Jesus, you went through so much. What is my pain compared to yours?
Yeah, that is true.
See?
Yeah.
And then Lord Allah says, actually, that we all are born His. So where's the question of separatism? This is my Gurudev Shrishi's, thinking that we all are one. And I wish to the world that good thoughts prevail and everybody comes together as one and looks after each other for whatever time human procreation will be taking place.
I pray that too.
Yeah. Thank you,
Wow,
darling.
beautiful. Thank you for spreading this joy and this blessed words to the audience.
And thank you for spreading joy in me right now,
I couldn't
which you
thank
did,
enough.
my love.
I
Thank
really
you.
couldn't
Thank you, sweetie.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, with this, we close our podcast for today. I hope you, the audience, took inspiration from this beautiful podcast that we shot. And what I would love for you all to do is drop in the comments, feedbacks of what more you would like to see from Winning Brew and any improvements that you would want in the episodes that we are shooting. We want to cater you, and the podcast is all about how we can help you out there, inspire you, and achieve your highest potential. So thank you for watching us. Until next time. Thank you.